All right, we're back. I have Whirly with me, showing displayed here with a beautiful
Hi.
overlay that he helped me create. So yeah, this is the first episode of Whirly and Isthos podcast. Name still in progress. We still haven't decided, but the goal here is to have an open line, bring in people. Maybe Whirly, you should introduce yourself for people that don't know you from being a
Oh,
regular in this chat.
okay. Hi everyone. I'm Whirly. I have played the game for maybe I want to say like 18 years-ish. It's been a long old time. I can't remember. Actually, my first memory. This is. Can I do story time straight away? Is this
Yeah,
allowed?
absolutely. Go
What's the
ahead.
format here?
Yeah.
So like I remember the first time I played. I think I was about 8 years old, and my friend. I went to my friend's house after school. And he was like, Uh, this was back when it was on like Flash, and it was like those mini clip. Do you remember those mini clip games of like 100 games or something? And it was like on one of them. And I
Okay.
remember every time you played, you had to create a new account, and you couldn't even save. Like you couldn't, your progress wasn't saved. But I got hooked, and then was it like 18 years later? Here I am.
Yeah, I
So
heard about Dofus
yeah,
being on the miniclip, but I never personally I
yeah,
never saw that. I think I always played from the launcher. Um,
yeah. I don't know if it was I can't really remember it. As far as I remember, like you didn't even make an account. You just kind of played, and then
yeah,
like it was obviously free to play, and then like when you closed the browser, like that was it. That was
yeah,
like all gone.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
familiar with
so
browser
that was
games like
cool.
that, but that's crazy. Like, what would you do? Like,
Yeah,
you would be level one, and then you get a couple levels, and then you close, and then you have to start
yeah,
over.
yeah. And I think we were just testing all the different classes, and like back then, it was there were like obviously less classes now, so it was like it was a lot easier to just test and have fun. And I remember like reading through. This is really embarrassing, right? But my reading comprehension when I was 8 was so bad that I played Osa and
Yeah,
I really wanted to get to level 21 because they had a spell called Whip, and without reading it, it said it did like 500 damage, and that blew my mind. I was like, oh my god, like
yeah.
this spell does so much damage. And so I got stuff like grinded to level 21, go in the fight, used it on this was back when like it was the Astro Quarry was like
Yeah, the
for
crack rocks
the
or something like that.
grapplers. Yeah. And I used it on them, and nothing happened. And because you can only use it on summon, but I didn't realize that, and so like nothing happened, and I was devastated. I was like, something wrong with the game. I was setting the support
uh,
ticket. I was like, what is going on? Like, why?
I don't
So
think you need to be embarrassed of that because I know a
uh,
lot of people that are much older than 8 years old that still have problems with reading comprehension in the game. So
it was fun. It was fun. But yeah, that was my earliest memory. And now I just moan about the game
yeah,
endlessly on the internet, as is the life
that's how we
cycle
know you.
of a player. Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Nothing. Mr. Nothing, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The Nothing Burger cook himself. All
That's
right,
me.
so
That's me.
okay, like I said earlier, I want to test a new feature that Twitch offers. It's called viewer call-ins. And if this doesn't work at all, or if we're not satisfied with it, we can. We have Exam here that just says "Whirl" in the chat. Um, he can help
I
us like
didn't.
move people around in the voice chats and stuff like that. If we want to go the Discord route, but I want to give it a try on Twitch. So right now, if anyone wants to suggest a topic for us to discuss and come in the voice chat with us to discuss it, feel free to tell us in the Twitch chat. I'm gonna start setting
Would
up
it,
the viewer call-ins.
the only thing I'd say, can I hear it if it's through Twitch? Because I have your stream muted, right?
Yes, but you are still
Okay.
in the call, the
Okay.
Twitch call with
It's my
us,
first
right?
time on the internet,
Yeah,
so
your first time on the internet, of
you have to
course.
give me cut me some slack.
Um, so I'm gonna allow audio only guests, and yes, okay, I'm gonna start this. Let's see. call-ins are in audio mode only. Can you guys see? I can't do crap because I'm on the phone. Yeah. Can you guys see like the button? There should be a new button that allows you, you click on it and allows you to call in. Okay, viewer call-in
I
will
can
show
see
here.
that. So
You can see it?
I can see it.
Okay.
Someone click it.
Yeah, someone come up with a random
someone
topic.
test it.
I'll accept any topic, even Gluto ones. Just for the sake of testing it. Right. Why people are cooking their next idea. Is Whirly a doctor? Are you a doctor, Whirly? That's a good question.
I'm not, I'm afraid. No. Why?
Maybe you look like a doctor.
What? Oh, do I?
I don't know.
Thanks. I did just come from work. But yeah, I suggested this time for you, but technically I'm still at work for another 34 minutes.
Okay.
So just
Well,
don't tell anyone.
Yeah, we won't tell anyone. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one's gonna know.
But, no. So no, not a doctor. I do work in healthcare though, but not a doctor. I'm a data analyst, I'm afraid.
But it's close. It starts with the same letter. And
Yeah.
you said you work in the healthcare?
Yeah. So I work in a hospital. Yeah, I work in a hospital.
Basically a doctor at this point.
Yeah. Close enough. I've got my PhD in this game. I feel like just like, how long have you played the game now? Has it been? Yeah.
I don't know for sure. I think seems to be an issue with your camera.
The host or mod disabled your camera.
That's for sure exam, right?
Hang on, can I? Oh, well, let me turn it back on.
God damn it!
No,
it wasn't me. Yeah, we heard that. Can you wait? I can turn it off, but then I cannot turn it on again.
Oh, so
can you turn it on yourself?
No, it says disabled by host.
Well, that's not good.
I
clicked the request button and worlds disappeared.
Oh, maybe
that's interesting.
We can't do it at the same time.
I guess. Wait.
Oh, so you boot me off.
I guess I'm gonna allow. Okay, I'm gonna end the viewer call-ins. Then I'm gonna start them, but allow the camera. Can you turn on your camera right now?
No, but should I maybe come back off and back in?
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, try it. There was bound to be a couple of hiccups.
Okay, leave collaboration. Do you have to invite me again?
Yeah, I might need to.
Leave collaboration. Oh, well, I can just rejoin the call.
Okay, I added you as a favorite.
Oh.
And then you seem.
I'm previewing. What does that mean?
Oh yeah, I can see you, but then I need to accept you.
Grayscale for me.
Yeah. That's weird. Can I just show on stream? Yes.
Oh,
there we go. Okay, now you need to mute yourself.
Oh.
Because that way. Okay, perfect. Now we can get Gluto in there. We won't be able to see him.
See what happens?
Yes. Now. Can I? What do I do? This?
Don't ask me.
Then I can preview Gluto, and I can show on stream. Should not show his face.
Okay.
But we should be able to hear him. Or
I can't.
No, I can't either.
Beautiful. Can you hear me? There we go.
Oh yeah, I can hear
yeah,
you.
I can hear. I got it.
You can hear me at all.
Is the chat able to hear Ludo as well?
I'm
I need to crank your volume up, I think. Talk again?
It doesn't say who it is though. I
on
obviously know who it
5%
is.
apparently.
Is that too loud now?
Oh.
Say something funny, Ludo.
It's probably loud enough. I mean, it's probably fine.
Barely,
But anyway,
but it's there.
I'm a long-time viewer, first-time caller. I've got a very good question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Could you rank the top 5 recipes of hunters, please, in their deliciousness?
Oh, I need to look them up though.
Thank you very much. That's all my question.
Wait,
I
you
look
need
forward
to
your
stay
answer.
here and discuss this with us.
Keep
First-
going. I believe in you.
No room
You
for
can do
debate.
it. Bye.
It's gone.
No room for debate.
Thank you, Gluto, for joining it. So, is it loud enough now, Arta? Oh yeah, we can hear Gluto. Let's go. Okay, so that works. Fine by me.
Okay.
Well done.
Easy.
Thank you, Gluto, for being our test subject. Now we have a mission though, Whirly. It's a very important one. And we need to rank the recipes. So I'm gonna
So
look.
I was gonna go in game, and this is gonna tell you how long I haven't played the game. It's an hour update. So
All right.
let's leave. Let's use an online resource instead. maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna start the game and look at them.
Okay, you tell it.
But I won't be able to share them on screen with this layout, unfortunately.
Oh, that's okay. We can just.
Yeah, we're just
Talk
here
it
to
through.
discuss. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna open the recipes, go to Hunter, and then gonna show all the recipes, even those that I
Wiki
cannot
doesn't have. Wiki doesn't have pictures in the list.
Oh no.
Okay, you've let us down.
All right, so
the
obviously-
Hunter guy does.
obviously we're gonna have to put the smoked sausage in the top 5, that's for sure. For the fact that
think
you
so.
can get it, that you can win it from the Twitch drops. It gets points for being famous.
I would say, I would put the tenderloin up there.
The tenderloin, yeah.
That
I
is
mean-
nice.
It doesn't look that nice though, but it sounds good.
The concept,
Yeah.
the recipe. I mean, magical cure. I don't really know what that. What
For me,
that's
I
supposed to be in
think.
English.
Oh, this one looks good. For me, I think the top one is, there's like a green one, like a bit of a green one that's it's kind of in a wooden bowl. It's called mijoté récréatif in French. I'm gonna open Dofus DB actually
Not
to
not
get.
the restorative goulash.
I think so.
This one. Hang on. What?
This is harder than I
That's
thought.
not good.
Oh, did you share it somewhere?
Oh, I put it in Twitch chat, which is where the least.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm having a hard
Sorry.
time looking at everything. Restorative goulash. There you go. Yeah, this one. I think it. I like the colors.
No.
What is it?
It
What is it?
doesn't. It's just like a glowing. The recipe is 2 hemp, a drinking water, and a fresh meat.
Yeah.
But the fresh meat,
yeah,
we're
it
being
looks
thrown off
weird.
here because the fresh meat it's not fresh meat. You know?
It doesn't look like fresh meat, no.
Well,
But
yeah.
I like the look of it. Like I like to look at it, but it doesn't really look appetizing. You know what I mean?
If you were served that in a restaurant, would you
Mm,
take it back?
I mean, if I ordered it, I would eat it because,
But if it didn't have any pictures on the menu, would you
Yeah.
send that back? I would send that back.
Yeah, probably, I guess.
I think the main problem is that most of these meats are not good. Like even what is like bandit meat? Like you don't want Brago
Yeah.
meat. Bird meat is fine.
I mean,
Preserved bird.
it's unlucky that it doesn't have the images on the wiki. I think Dofus DB should have them.
Okay, so that's down. He was here ages ago, by the way. I don't think he's here anymore. Oh,
Gonna be on
I'm
items, I
late.
guess. And then it's consumables.
The scorpion salad. Yeah, that does look nice. There was also the. That looks nice.
Where does it look?
The Amacnian chips. Oh, doesn't does the little thumbnail looks good.
When you zoom in, not so much.
No,
Oh no.
very much not so. Bontarian terrine.
Yeah, that
Not
one.
bad.
That one is a classic.
Tasty goulash. I think that's some,
Where are the meats?
you're struggling here. I'm looking at the. I think this is like the hunter. I'll put it into chat. Like the hunter guide. I think that tells you like, oh, what you should be making to level up. But it has some of them on there, like in the little thumbnails.
Yeah. What's the name of like a category of? Wait, let me just. Oh, you shared Dofus the wiki links.
Hmm.
Let's see. That's in.
Yeah, the fries.
It's viande comestible, edible meat. All right. So just gonna filter by edible meat, and then we can look.
See, it's like cottage pie with onions. Sounds great. Looks really nice. Open the recipe. 1 times rancid meat.
Okay, but let's not look at the recipes at all.
Not the recipe.
Not the recipe.
So
I
personal
think.
opinion. Go on. You go first.
Yeah, I think.
I have a
what's
top
the one
5.
that I'm using. It's the cottage pie with onion. I think this one.
Yep.
Looks good. Is it in your
Yep.
top 5 as well?
It's in the top 5. I don't think it's top 1,
No.
but it's top 5.
The sweet and
I think,
sour
like-
marinade looks good as well. Does it?
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at it better. Not
It's
sure.
soupy. You know. Depends what the price would be in a restaurant. If that was like a starter, fine. But if that was my main, I'd kick off.
Yeah. Okay.
So my top one
Yeah, top 1.
is probably the wait, I just had it. Hang on. No. Oh, would be the meat roulade, right? Oh, you're gonna tell me off because this is a French word and I've just butchered it.
Meat roulade.
Yeah,
What level is that?
Close enough. 30.
Level 30.
Nice.
I don't see it. Wait. Oh yeah. Yeah. It looks good. It looks good. What's that at the on the left? It's like vegetables, right?
I think so. Looks like some peppers, maybe.
Okay, so that's your number 1?
That's my number 1.
Yeah.
2, what would you put in 2?
I mean,
Do that in 2.
yeah. I mean, I think the cottage pie with onion, but maybe it's like I'm biased because I'm using it in game a lot.
Oh. Energy
The level 71. Oh no, it gives energy. Wait.
Maybe there's a similar one.
Yeah, maybe it's this one.
I would put the countrywoman pan fry looks nice too. The veg looks a lot just like grass, but that's fine.
Yes. Yeah, and the name is so butchered in its translation.
Oh really? You can just push that to one side though. That's fine.
Yeah. It's like
Savage
when you order like spring rolls or like rolls in general, like in Asian, it comes on top of lettuce. It's kind of like just decorative. You don't
Yeah.
really eat that. Sometimes you use it like to grab, like the imperial rolls or something. But
Oh yeah, yeah. But you discreetly tuck it into the handbag or feed it to the dog.
exactly, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that. The Brachmarian Grillard. Is that a word in English? I've never heard that word before.
Oh, Brackmarian, yeah.
120, that's nice. That'd be 3. And then
I'd
tenderloin.
put the Griad higher than the countrywoman, I think.
Okay.
Looks like
that
a
one's
nice
two.
nice piece of meat, and then the vegetables looks more interesting as well.
And then the tenderloin I would do. I don't know what is on that bowl. Try not to think about it.
Yeah.
But that looks nice. And then I would probably just do like the meatball. You can't go wrong with the meatball.
I would go with the smoked sausage at 5th.
Okay. That's not a bad top 5, you know.
Yeah.
We'd be eating well if we had that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I think it's balanced as well. Oh, did we not include the cottage pie? I'm kind of sad about this one.
I think wasn't that 3rd? Oh, you said you were biased because you use it all the time, but I can put that in the top 5.
Mm-hmm. So I was gonna say it seems balanced because it gives a bit of HP. Some of it gives. It's mostly HP, right?
I think so.
The Griad is HP. The countrywoman is HP. The sausage is HP as well. So we'd really
be fine as long as we didn't die.
Yeah. That's good.
Dimension.
All right. Now that we're talking about this, this discussion is filled with beautiful clips. That's nice. Perfect. Now that we're talking about that, let's do a quick detour on the change that's upcoming about the energy no longer transforming you into a ghost. What do you think about that? Do you think it's a good change? And what do you think the impact is going to be on the crafting professions?
I think it's fine. I wouldn't say... I'd say, like, energy is just a hindrance, isn't it? It's like, oh, you know, I've hit 0 energy, you know, verb, have to go to the Phoenix. You know, it's just kind of like, oh, it's just an annoying extra step.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Does it break the gameplay cycle of just throwing yourself at one boss 100 times? Like, or fail, just restart, fail, just restart, fail, just restart.
Yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes where you just join the fight and just instantly. I remember what was I doing? Like Queen of Thieves, I think, where I was trying to practice the mechanics of the bombs.
Yeah.
But like, so I was just saying like, cool, I'll just die like 100 times just whilst I practice mechanics. Obviously, it's double energy when you're in the dimension.
And if you die, you get out
you
of the
back.
dimension. And that was before, like, you have the automatic portal, so you have to do the hunt again, maybe.
Yes. So like that was mega annoying. But what are they replacing it with? Just nothing.
So basically, like Gluto says, the energy percentage that you have. So if you have 100% of your energy, that's gonna impact positively, or actually, I don't know exactly what's the ratio gonna be, but it's gonna impact how much HP you get from the HP consumables. So I'm expecting it to be maybe brackets, like if you have more than half full energy, then you're fine, and then if you have less than half full energy, then the HP you get starts to scale down. So one thing that they said about that, and I was kind of agreeing with that, is that they didn't want to go a route where you need to be 100% energy all the time. Because right now you don't need. If you have 1 energy point or 10,000, if you never die, it's the same. It doesn't hinder you to have not 100% of your energy. And so they said that in the a previous live, but then they went with that. So I'm curious just to know what their thinking was.
Because people do that right now anyway. Like, if you die and go to the revive at the Phoenix, and then people will just go straight back to the content, and then they'll die again and they'll go back to the Phoenix. It's annoying. So I felt like they wanted to. I think a 50% middle ground, but then that would mean that if it caps at 50, then if you have over 50, then your HP consumables would presumably do more.
No, I'm thinking like if you have between 50 and 100% of your energy, the HP consumables are just like they are right now. But if you go, but this is speculation. Like I don't know.
Yeah. I would prefer it if they rewarded 100% energy by.
So see that's what they did not want to do.
Oh, okay.
Because they didn't want to add. Basically, right now the only constraint that you have is be above 0 energy.
Yeah.
And you have no negative thing to be not at 100%. But now if they introduce this mechanic where, let's say, HP consumables scale 1-to-1 with the percentage of energy that you have. So if you have 100% HP energy, you get 100% of the healing. If you have 0 energy, you consume them and it does nothing. It's not gonna be that. But let's pretend it's that, just for the sake of simplicity. Then this makes it that the meta way to play the game is to always be at 100% energy, right? Because otherwise you're just wasting money, because let's face it, HP consumables are more expensive. So it's better to just consume the low cost energy consumables to cap you and then benefit from the high cost HP consumables. But they said they didn't want to go this way, so I don't know what it's the implementation is going to be.
I kind of agree, because if they were to say anything under 100 would not, like, if 50% energy is like 100, this is going to get maths and technical, but if 50% energy was like 100% HP returned per like item, and whatever, then, and you would get more if your energy was higher than that, then it would still feel like a punishment to be at 50%.
Exactly.
Right? You're not getting your money's worth. So yeah, I actually see that. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I remember when they were talking about it maybe affecting your move speed and stuff like that.
Exactly.
I mean,
that was when they said the thing that I just said. When they said, if you have high energy, then you have high move speed. And then if you have low energy, then you have low move speed. They said, we don't want to introduce a mechanic that forces you to always be at 100% energy. But then they did that. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like in my list of issues with the game, this is so far low down that I just like, okay, do whatever you like. I'm sure it'll be fine. You know? But it'll be cool. Any change is good at the moment, I would say. So
yeah, it's nice to not be able to go to a ghost. Like the fact that you can never like completely run out of energy. That's cool. But if the drawback from that is that you have like a disadvantage of not being at always 100% energy, it feels kind of like it didn't change anything, actually. Because if you played like you're gonna have to play right now with always being at 100% energy, you would never go to a ghost, right? So they removed the drawback that doesn't exist in the play style where you're always full with energy, and they added another when you're I lost a couple of fights in a row, I know I'm not in danger of dying. Now you have a drawback because when you lost the fight, you want to heal back, right? So I feel like from that perspective, it's kind of shit.
Yeah, but I mean, some classes have advantage. Like, do you remember like just the energy restoration meta where you just would get in a fight with a low level mob and just let your anaerobes just heal you to 100. This was before the days of bread.
I mean, it's this is still like I play with people in my guild that still do that. Like when we're trying a boss,
chain them. Stingy
again,
people.
again. They're like, wait, I need to lumino myself to full heal. Like, let's like that attempt to like 5 seconds, please, can you? And then every time they need to TP back from the Phoenix, and if we lasted less than like 2 minutes or 5 minutes in the dungeon, then they can't use the teleport point, so they need to walk back, and that breaks kind of the pace of like die and retry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick
whatever.
time to read the chat because I've seen a lot of discussion. Alan asks, if you're at 50% HP and 50% energy, is it better to consume HP bread while having 50% energy, or is it better to use one energy bread to get 100? So we don't know. We're gonna see. And I think the fact that they changed this is gonna impact the price of the energy food as well. So there's a lot of factors that we don't know. We can't really answer that.
But they shouldn't ever like majorly punish you for dying, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I think that would be the wrong decision. Be like, oh, energy food is really expensive and you need 100% energy like at all times. The answer is just don't die.
Yeah. Go play on Shadow at this point. It's gonna be hard to balance, because if the drawback from being at 0 energy all the time is not significant, people are never gonna buy energy ever again. Everyone's gonna run at 0 energy all the time, and then the energy food is just gonna be costing 0, basically, because no one's gonna want to buy it. People are gonna craft it to level their craft. So at this point, they kind of destroy this part of the economy. But if it's needed, then it's going to be expensive and needed, so people are going to be complaining.
What about? Wait,
I've
just had a great idea.
Yeah, go ahead.
Give me that job application for game director. I got this. What if consumables restored your energy unless it was full, and then it restored your HP, all in one item?
That's actually maybe very smart.
Sign me up. Give me the job description. Move over.
But then, I think
there's. I mean.
So okay, that's interesting, because like if you die, you lose HP and energy, so it costs more. But if you just finish your fight with low HP, technically you won, so it should cost you less to restore you full. Yeah, I don't know how I like that, but because sometimes there's like some quests that require you to be at this specific amount of energy. So if you can't heal while you're not full energy, it's kind of a weird mechanic.
That's an archaic system anyway, isn't it? There's a quest, I think, right at the start where it just like it nukes your energy to 0, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like
cool
the quest to go to the cemetery.
Yes.
It's like you get leaves to this guy and he kills you and then gives you 10,000 energy potion.
Thanks. What a waste of time. Just turn me into a skeleton via a consumable, like, who cares?
Yeah. Alright, just gonna really quick read the chat again. If you're not 100% energy, you'll be tired IRL. That's a great call by Nico. See, Nico's at 10% energy anyway, so he's very tired. It makes sense from a tax point of view to want to be 100% energy, but I would get annoyed at it. Yeah, I think so. Like, that's what I said earlier. I think in a game design perspective, having Kama Sync and Resource Sync is a good thing, and it's needed. But it is hard to do that, and still, like, you need to find a way to have a resource and Kama Sync that is enjoyable for the player. If it's just like a chore, or that doesn't like zaps and banks, that's good. You need to go to the bank, you pay a small amount of money, you take a zap, you pay a small amount of money, it destroys Kamas, so that prevents like hyperinflation. I'm not bothered by that much. But yeah, having negative, I think basically dying is enough of a bad thing. If you have
That's
you
annoying.
lost energy and HP on top of that, it's kind of just piling on.
Because I mean, like, where do you die the most? Dungeons and quest fights. That's probably it.
Yeah.
Right? So what if when you died, they just throw you out into a random, instead of like when you die in the dungeon, you go obviously back to outside the front door. Why don't
Yeah.
they just throw you out somewhere random on the map and make you run back? Is that punishment enough?
That's worse. I'd rather have consumables
It's annoying.
to heal back.
Then you can just someone whoever gets their first TP. I don't know. I mean, I was reading what Alan said about remember when pets, when you used to have a pet and it only had 10 health, and then if you died 10 times, your pet would turn into a ghost, and then you
Oh,
needed to
yeah.
revive it using the resurrection powder. I remember, like, at the time that was just annoying.
Yeah.
And I mean, it got pretty costly. I remember, like, resurrection powder being like 200k. It's like, it's not a small amount of money
Yeah.
for all of this. So, but then it's like, oh, then do you take, if you think you're going to die, maybe do you take the pet off?
I feel like if you think you're gonna die, you need the pet. So it's kind of a weird choice to offer
But then
you.
it's got, but yeah.
I think
exactly.
I think
Why make the game more annoying?
maging is the good is a really good system to get the destruction of resource. Because you craft items, then you crush these items into runes, and then you waste 1 billion runes trying to get the perfect item that you want. So the sink, the destruction, when you're actively destroying stuff, it rewards you in a way. You're destroying the resources, you get some runes, you use the runes to mage an item, you get a nice item. That's rewarding process that destroys item. Whereas when you die and you lose energy, that's a punishing system that punishes you further.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It just feels
Wait, I've
bad
just had another good idea.
losing. Yeah, go ahead.
This will appease Alan, I'm sure. What if energy becomes a stat you can mage onto your items? And so you can crush items for like plus energy stat. And so you can make all this bread and just lob it in the crusher and you can get like plus energy runes or whatever. And I don't know, maybe like at the end of every fight, it just like bumps your energy up a little bit. So you just naturally
Oh, I can't hear you anymore. Let's see. I know I can't hear you anymore. The green circle around your name is not lighting up. I think Whirly muted you. Not the Whirly exam I meant.
Oh,
Oh,
hello?
there
What about now?
You're back.
Oh, sorry, my microphone turned off. Hi. How much of that did you catch?
You were saying, let me think back. You were saying about having energy maged on items, and that but you're muted again. Perfect. For the first edition, we have some technical problems. It's going smoothly as intended. If Ankama is watching this and saying, "Oh, maybe we shouldn't allow this guy to cast," please ignore all these technical issues. Okay, while Whirly is trying to revive from being a ghost, I'm gonna read the chat.
Hello?
Oh, you're back.
Am I
You're back. There we go. You
Okay.
found the phoenix.
Okay, I think I did. I ate some bread. We're good.
Okay.
I crushed some bread and put the runes on my equipment, and now we're good. Yeah, cool. I think yeah. I don't know if that's a real solution, but I don't know. If maging is the future, then why not just have more stuff into maging? I don't know how you could mage energy.
Yeah, I don't think adding more stuff into maging is a good idea. It's already complex enough, but that gave me like the idea of maybe the amount of energy you have is the amount of HP that you get after a fight. So like if you're full energy and you end the fight with less than 100% of your HP, then you get instantly back to full HP. But if you have 0 energy and you lose and you die or whatever, or you end the fight where you don't have full of your HP, then it impacts, right? Right now, when you lose a fight, you spawn back with 50% of your HP, right? So maybe...
Well, depends what class you play, right? I felt like, have you ever played Sakurai and you just...
Yeah, you never
lose
no, but
HP?
like technically the minimum amount that you can have at the end of a fight is 50%. So maybe like having more energy could impact that and make it that when you end the fight, you're a bit more healthy.
Oh yeah, wait, that would be the ideal solution, right? So if you're on 0 energy and you like die in the fight, but your team wins, you'd start like the next room at like 1 HP, and then you'd need a load of bread.
Exactly.
But then it's like, well, then just have 100% energy.
Yeah, but you can just say, oh, I'm gonna wing it. I'm gonna have 0 energy, but I'm gonna make sure that I heal during the fight. Like I'm gonna play always with Lumino to heal myself, so I don't have to pay a lot of bread. Kind of affects how you play without being too punishing. I don't know.
Are you gonna be on interrupter duty? Because I'm not. So we got
just gonna live steal. Just play what's it called? The big hammer that full heals you.
Oh, I can't remember the name. Yeah, but someone,
Marteau des Égarés in French.
Heal slave.
Maging is the only functional aspect of the game. Don't let Akama touch it, please. That's true, and I saw a post. Actually, it was Hideko that shared a post with me on Reddit on r/MMORPG that was praising Dofus for the crafting and maging. And as I read that, I was like, that is true. It is so complex and so good, and it works, and it balances the economy. And it's kind of the pillar when you think about it. The fact that you can sell everything in Dofus could be very problematic, but since there is a really good loop of like fighting enemies, getting resources, putting them into items by crushing them into runes, using these runes to mage, and having the RNG to like, you can lose a lot of runes to mage one item. It kind of allows you to like, there's an infinite scaling basically system of like improving your items. And I think that's really good.
Yeah. So I'm still struck by you saying praising the game. Are we allowed to do that?
Okay, let's change the topic. Well, but I think, like Luto says, crafting, maging, crushing is an amazing system that keeps everything together. I think it's kind of the unsung hero of Dofus. We're like, oh, nice PVM fights and whatever, and gathering eggs, but really, like, the core of Dofus is this loop of resources.
Which is so funny, by the way, because I have never crafted a thing in my life, and I've never maged a thing in my life.
You have never maged a thing or crafted a thing?
Not a single thing.
Crafting, 0.
0. Well, like, I've done the harvesting questions, right?
But you have done like the Incarnam quest that requires you to craft.
Okay,
yeah.
Like, okay, but my personal like max jeweler level is like 17. You know?
Okay. All right.
Like, that's it.
Cool.
So yeah, maybe I'm missing out on a whole nother world.
Yeah. I mean,
Alan to teach me.
Yeah. This kind of this kind of aspect of the game doesn't need to be played by everyone. But yeah.
Cool.
Okay, let me see what the Gluto is saying. Recycling and feeding pets is close to maging, crafting, crushing, but they need to restrict it to only crafted items, and I think that would be beautiful. Didn't they do that for the new crushing? I think they introduced some crushing modifications with the prisms and stuff like that. or never finished in Karnam. Just roasting you while you're on stream.
Uh,
How dare he?
it's big talk. It's big talk. His max level is 70. Like, character level. Not even professional
Yeah.
level.
His
And
max
he's
level is your
talking
max jeweler level.
His max level is lower than my, what is it? My bench press.
All right.
Are we covering it? I just looking on your Discord and you got like 5 topics. Are we covering all of these? Because some of these are pretty big.
No.
Okay.
I just because I had a bit of a worry that even though we enable call-ins, no one was gonna call in, and apparently it's.
You were worried.
Yeah, apparently it's happening. So.
You were worried we couldn't talk enough. Which is maybe you shouldn't be worried about that because I feel like we can talk forever.
I wanted to be a bit organized, like having somewhat of timestamps in my YouTube video.
Oh god. Okay.
But yeah, it looks like it's just gonna be a chaos. But yeah, I have some topics, and I also wanted to allow people that weren't gonna be able to, because I know, for instance, Arigal, right now it's very early for him to be joining in the voice chat, since he's in another time zone, and people might not want to join. Maybe they're shy or they don't have a mic or whatever. So I wanted to enable these people to like contribute to this show/podcast. So that's why I did the hotline topics. I ended up being the only one posting there, but at least people have engaged a bit in discussion in the comments. So yeah, we can pick. I guess we talked about none of them, but we can talk about the QL ideas and Dofus Lab because Gluto linked us the forum. That's a nice segue into the next/first topic.
Yeah, I haven't seen this at all actually.
Okay, so I'm just gonna give a bit of an overview of what it is, and then we can jump into the discussion. I know Arika posted a bunch of ideas. We can go through them, and Gluto posted on it as well. I think I saw his post. I'm gonna zoom out a bit because I don't need to show anyone. Yeah, so I see Gluto posted. I did a post as well. Added one of my ideas after this discussion. If we have more ideas from the chat, if we have more ideas just by discussing, I could do another post and add them. Is my opinion allowed as a person who has really played Dofus to the full to join?
Yeah.
Anything? Oh,
why not?
Anyone is welcome. Like if you never played Dofus and you have a question for us, as long as it's somewhat related to Dofus, join in. Post a question in the chat. Like, let's say I want to join in for this, and then I'm gonna invite you. You can click the button to request joining. But I'm not having this tab like open. So if you made an omelette of each Dofus, which one would this better? This is Gluto type question. You're not allowed to ask this kind of question, and we don't want.
Right?
Just to
It's got a thing in it.
just to reiterate, the format that I'm looking for is not questions from the viewers that I answer. I can this is always just ask any question and I'm gonna just answer them. I'm looking for people to come and talk about something with us instead of just asking us a question and then we can answer, because we can do that at any time. So I'm looking for people who want to talk about something, discuss with us, or yeah, it's not. Don't come in and say ask us a question and then leave like Gluto did. You can, of course, but Arika is actually here. He's asking to join. I'm gonna invite him.
Oh.
He wants to discuss the omelette thing, I guess. I sent you an invite, okay, and then I can show you on stream. Okay. And then you need to unmute yourself on the the call, and then the chat will be able to hear you, I think, Ariel.
Hey.
Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Can hear you?
Hear me? It's requesting through Firefox. I don't know how this get.
All right, I can hear you. I think the chat can hear you as well. That's gonna be another.
Even I can hear you.
Even Whirly can hear you, so that's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's your discussion? You wanted to discuss the omelets, or you have something else in mind?
Am I supposed to be?
Okay, Ideku can hear you.
Well, actually, I thought we could go through the QL list.
Oh, absolutely.
Earlier.
Yes. That is a really good idea. So I see, just as a recap for people that might not be in the Discord, I have my own Discord now. So if I type !Discord, you have the invite link. And then in that Discord, there is a forum that's called Hotline Topics. And I posted there a post that's called Dofus Lab and QL Ideas. That's what I was going to do anyways. So Ankama, as a follow-up to the 3 topics per month thingy, they kind of ran out of topics as we predicted it would happen. As a way to interact with the community, they create a new section on the forum that's called Dofus Lab. And in there, they will post topics. You cannot post new topics, but you can answer in comments to those topics. So they will post the topics, and the first topic that they created was quality of life improvements. So I'm gonna paste the link in the chat so people can follow with us. Actually, Gluto posted it, but I'm gonna post it again. There it is. So yeah, they're using R&D as research and debate. That's a really nice pun. And so yeah, the first one is about, they're saying basically, submit all of your suggestions in this forum category. Don't limit yourself. This is the opportunity to express your desires and your arguments. Whether they are small or large, we will take all of your proposals seriously. So that's it. There have been a couple of comments in the English section. I'm expecting there will have been more comments in the French section. And I added this topic to the Hotline Topics forum, and Arikal posted a huge list. So I don't know if you posted that list already on the French forum, Arikal, but if not, I might take my favorites from there and post them in the English forum.
No, I didn't post anything.
All right, so like a lot of us just complaining but not doing anything about it. Perfect. Okay, so
on this list.
There is a lot on the list. You opened the list. So Arikal,
yeah, I have it.
I give you the stage. Tell us about all of the items on your list, and maybe give us a bit of precision on what you have in mind when you write this. Is still there?
Sure.
Okay, just getting back the list,
really
I guess.
Like some are of yeah. So just so you know, the thing is, you're muted on the system in Twitch, so I have to hear myself in the stream to hear you. So I have to listen to you in the stream to hear your voice.
Because we're on a Discord call, Isthos.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's try to leave the Discord call and only use the Twitch. And if the audio quality is bad, then we will fix it. So any viewer that notice any issues with the quality, because I tried this in the past and the audio was kind of shitty. I tried it with Slicks when we were streaming together, the Rush. But let's give it another shot. Let's use only Twitch. That way it's going to be more interesting for Ariel. And then if there are any issues, we can fix it. Let's experiment. Yes, exactly.
What about now? Hello. Oh, well, I guess mine's the same.
Okay. So I feel like your quality is a bit worse, Whirly, but it should be fine.
Yours is a bit better, to be honest.
Mine is a bit better. Okay, nice.
Yeah, I thought maybe.
All right. Okay, so the important part is everyone can hear each other, and it's way less awkward for Ariel.
Yeah. So No, I don't hear myself, which is a really big upgrade.
Yeah, that's great.
So to start with the things that I like, that I put in the list that I put on the Discord. Well, the first aspect was to have an kind of an explorer mode that allow you to return into a dungeon that you already had done before, just so you could click on the things that you forgot to click on during a quest, or talk to a boss that you had to talk after the a quest fight, things like that.
Yeah.
That was a thing that I'd like.
Some quests already do that, right?
Yeah, some quests already do that. Some quests give you an NPC to visit the boss after.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's not that much of a big jump. I
No.
just like that system to kind of be over
Yeah.
the
That for me
whole.
is one of those like no-brainer. Like, why would they not do that? You know,
I
that's
think
like a
the
of course that
reason
should happen.
why they're not doing things like that is it's a lot of these things, like similar things, we're gonna list them through this QL. Like a lot of inconsistencies across the quests, where some quests have, like, I'm just gonna give a spoiler for the future, but group fights that progress the quest only for you, that's such a dumb idea. Like, it should progress for everyone at this step. But there still exists some group fights that only progress the quest for you. So, but these things are, like, each quest needs to be fixed manually. So I think, and I understand that as a dev, sometimes it's easier to do like quick wins where you apply one thing and it's global, instantly just applies to the whole game. This feels like such so much more interesting as a dev to be able to like do one change and it affects everything. So I think they want to do this, but it's a lot of work because they have to go each quest, find each quest where it asks you to go back to the dungeon, and then fix it where you add an NPC, you add the dialogue, you add the position of the NPC,
the
you draw the NPC if it doesn't exist. It's a lot of work.
I think maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like it's not that bad, since every time how the system seems to work is that there seems to be a room after the dungeon that include those NPC and all, and it would just be an NPC at the end of each dungeon that allow you to return to that room.
What do you mean at the end?
Like
It should be outside the dungeon, right?
Yeah, outside the dungeon, you have an NPC that just teleports you to the final room of the dungeon that is not the boss room, is the post-boss room.
It could even be the same NPC that takes your key. It just add an option of dialogue.
I just feel like it sounds like a lot of work, but I feel
But
like
the lot of work
like,
is going through the 2,000 quests and saying, hey, does this one require it? Does this one require it? Does this one require it?
just don't have a requirement. Just let people, once you complete the dungeon, have
You could go back to, even if you don't have a quest, you talk and you're like, hey, I want to visit that room again, and then boop, you're there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess that could be applied to everything.
Just do it. Top of the list.
All right.
Just gonna read. Alice is here. Says Whirly face reveal. That's cool. That also enters in the point that Dofus is an MMO to be played in a wiki, and they'd rather keep that as an element because it's part of the game historically or something. It's not exactly that, but yeah, there's part of truth in there. New NPCs to enter dungeon or dialogues to progress quest fights involves translation. That's why they're not doing it.
Put it in French. We'll work out what it means.
Yeah.
Sooner or later.
Oh, I'm having a bit of static on your mic, Whirly.
Oh. Any good?
No, it's still. Can you hear the same thing as me, Arrigo, or is it just me?
Yeah. I hear it too.
Okay.
Still bad or...
Yeah, it's kind of glitchy. I don't know. Maybe unplug and replug your mic or something. Because you went away and then you came back and it was kind of bad. What if the world learns French? Yeah, that's a good solution. No need to translate.
Any good?
Seems good. You need to talk a bit more.
Well, there's no shortage of that, I'm sure.
It seemed like it did a bit, but let's see. Well, let's continue and then we can see how it goes. Okay, so let's go. I think that's everyone agrees with that one. It's a simple fix that will allow people to not rage in frustration after they've done Vortex for the last 2 hours and they forgot to click the dialogue before exiting.
Yeah.
Because some of the dungeons are very long and very annoying to do.
In my perfect world, and that requires a lot of work, so I understand if you could even be able to like go in the previous rooms and
Yeah, like Waven, like you just walk around in the dungeon.
Yeah, and you could just click on the shit you forgot in room 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that doesn't fix that, right? When you do a Manticore dungeon and you have to click on every room, or Nelwyn, you have to click the thing. And then
just having being able to go talk to the boss would be a half victory I'd be willing to take.
Absolutely, yeah.
A quick win.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm sure that doesn't take any work whatsoever. So
no, absolutely not.
Just do it.
Yeah. Just hire me for 1 hour and I'll fix it. They should just remove those steps entirely, make the dialogue be optional full or... Yeah.
No, because it makes sense to tell you, like, oh, you have to have done this dungeon to talk to that NPC. I understand that. The question is, do you...
No, but the step should be do the dungeon, fight the boss, and then instead of the next fight, the next step just after that, now it's like, now talk to the boss, but now it would be like just go do whatever other thing. And you can talk to the boss if you want to learn about the lore, like Jay says. But if you're not interested, you just exit straight out, be on your way, and then the quest continues.
Shouldn't let you leave until you've done it.
Oh yeah, that's...
Another. Is there any quest you wouldn't want to progress whilst doing a dungeon? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think that selecting, like, not forgetting to click on things or selecting, like, not selecting the wrong dialogue choices, like, skill issue that feel weird.
Yeah. Hello, Decoy. All right, so let's go to the next one, because I feel like every of these topics we could talk about for hours. I think it's a good idea. I like the idea of going around the dungeon, and like you can walk around it a bit like Waven, like I said.
Could take nice screenshot in the rooms.
Yeah. Or even do map races. Yeah, exactly. We thought about the same thing. All right, next one.
Well, the other ones were like we already, I think, discussed about the
group fights. Yeah.
No more tile standing. Like, please stop. It's.
I'm not convinced about that one. Like, I understand your point, but I feel personally I've had fun every time I did the Terra Cogita quest. It's like optional. You don't have to do it, and you're like, hey guys, let's do this quest, and then you organize a group, and then you're like, go to this, go stand there, do that, and then you get emotes. Like, who cares? I think this encourages you to play with other players, and it's not really like, I think they're in the right sense of like removing the super hard, super annoying, like we need a SRAM that's level 76 exactly, and a male Sadida dancing with the flowers emote. Like, get rid of all this. Right. But some of this, that's just like the Christmas event as well. Like, get 50% in a room, or like a crawl of opening is like, okay, let's get all together to help this dude get his ochre. I think I like this in a MMO context. But I understand, like, I wouldn't cry over it if they removed all that altogether, but it creates group events that are kind of rare in Dofus. Like, it's a rare that you're like more than 4 doing a thing in Dofus, and tile standing is where you can get 60 people to like open. I don't know how many you need to open crawl of, but all of these people opening crawl of, So I kind of like this part, but I can understand if you don't.
I mean,
Go on.
maybe for group things, I understand. I feel like alignment quest and annual quest and all the quest requirement where you're like needing just to quest progress to talk to an NPC that you have to talk like 7 times, that is hidden behind a door, that need 6 people to talk to. It's
I mean,
just
I like what they
it's
did.
annoying because it's not an event anymore. It's just a
Yeah.
please let me progress in my quest.
Yeah, annual for the 7th time today. Let's go. But now they added the fact that once you've done the puzzle of annual, you have an NPC and you can skip it and go straight to the room.
Yeah, but did they do it, for example, for the NPC in the mine for the Bunta quest where
They simplified a lot of them. I there's a big log of it. You can look at it in the change log. They did a lot of simplifications of that already. I don't know if it's enough, but I think asking for more, we'd have to like go and look at which quest they impacted and figure out which of the quests haven't been impacted and should need. Just saying, oh, remove altogether the tiles, I don't think they're going to agree to that because of the reasons I said. And then they already did a lot of work to simplify this, so I feel we should give it a bit of time, see what still is annoying, and then fix that. I guess that's what they want to do.
It's a bigger issue. Like, I think it's the bigger issue of like what's in it for me. No, but it's the same with all these quest fights and tile standing. It's like, if you want me to waste 30 minutes of my time, well, okay, not waste. If you want me to spend 30 minutes of my time helping you, like, am I gonna get anything out of it? And the answer to all these tile standing things is no. Like, in an ideal world, everyone who helps you stand on that tile, the Dofus, would get their Dofus, right? So like, what is I'm helping you for nothing. That's the thing. You don't get any rewards for helping people other than the warm fuzzy feeling in your heart.
I kind of get it, but like if you were gonna stand at the zap doing nothing, you could stand at on the tile doing nothing, right?
Name and shame them. Go on.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah. Peace fight drops the ice gamma if you are then. Yeah. I think I was gonna mention ice gamma. It's a good thing, but for tile standing, I don't know.
They could have a warm fuzzy token that allow you to get warm fuzzy cosmetic of like a unicorn, and when you help people and it triggers the tile event, you get
friendship.
a fuzzy token. Power of friendship. And honestly, I'm sure that'd be enough. I'm sure people would help each other for a stupid skin.
People would actually like be camping annual. Like,
well,
like you just walk in any place that there are tiles, you just walk in and there's already a lot of people trying to farm these skins. Yeah, maybe that would fix it. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one.
No, we're skipping the next one I proposed.
Yeah. If you don't want to talk about it for the rest of the stream, let's skip the delete ochre QL.
It was a bit of a troll. I didn't think we'd be on the stream talking about it.
Okay. But I like it. I like it a lot. You don't need to convince me. I'm already sold on that.
I allow people to teleport from the map.
Yeah.
I press M.
Yeah.
I click on the zap.
You see the zap. Click on it. I'm teleported there. That's like a no-brainer.
It's not even to not go in my heaven back. It's just because I hate the teleportation UI of the list of like having to remember the name of every zap.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Like this is so hostile.
Like, alternatively, open a map when you click on the zap.
Yeah.
And then and it just shows the zap, and then you click where you want to go. Because like I'm like, what was the name? Is it Rocky Road with rocks, or Rocks with Kanya, or like they're all the same name? Like Kanya, there's like 70 results when you type Kanya.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's quality of life.
Yeah.
Remove the remove the 5 minute on Evan bag restriction. I've read about it, and apparently they said that it was for people to use their bank more to
Yeah.
kill the Kama. This is exactly the thing I'm like, this is just annoying restriction for burning Kamas. I don't think it's like
Yeah.
good game
And I
design
know
to have.
you and I are in the team of like wait 5 minutes instead of like going to the bank. But I know some people swap their gear around and their characters and stuff using the bank. So while I mostly agree with you, I'm like not as convinced as some of the others.
Change it for 30 minutes then, so that I have to use the bank. But like 5 minutes is just enough that I'm gonna just waste 5
Don't
minutes
give
of my
them
life.
ideas. Don't give it. Stop right there. 5 minutes is fine. Good. Yeah. Just make it charge you if it's less than 5 minutes. That's a great idea. Yeah. That would be perfect actually. Yeah.
Fix the search in the Zap search.
Yeah. One more of the Zap things. It's so annoying.
I'm tired of typing Bourg for Bourgade and getting to Arbourg Castle.
Yeah. Like just add a bit of rule that if you type the start of something, you get the thing that starts with it and not the thing that has it. Like every time I want to go to the breeder's village, I type Elvar, and it teleports me to like Taklar because it has the same letters but later in the word. And like it's alphabetically sooner because it starts with like whatever.
I don't think that's a problem in English. No? Maybe I haven't noticed that.
It's if you're trying to power kind of use it and you type it and you type enter after rather than click on the one you want, that's where you really get annoyed by this.
There's a couple in French. There's 2 of them that are very annoying to get to because you need to type a lot. Because if you just start typing the first letters, it will give you worse results soon, like better. I don't know. It's a simple algorithm that has been in everything, everywhere. Every website has a search bar now, and there's a bunch of algorithms that are already pre-made. You just use that instead of like doing some random string matching. This is like a super quick win, and it would feel better. But you don't have to do that if you don't have to search for zaps because you can click on them on the map. So that's a two bird one stone type thing.
Yeah.
Will Akaba really check our comments at the QL thread? Like I don't think we'll have a proof, but they said they would, so I'm guessing they will.
I did a light bit of hating. I'm sorry. My body just takes over, and I had to just say guess.
No worries.
No, of course they're not going to look at this. Well, they're not going to look at the forum.
I think they will. One thing that I actually believe is that, like, I met Riebeck and he says he's non-stop on the forums reading and non-stop watching the videos, and they know about stuff. Like, I feel like they actually read it, and it is when they don't take it in consideration, it's because they chose not to. But maybe I'm wrong with the English side, but I feel like at least the French side is gonna be read. Because sometimes you see like massive novels of answers from like the Pope deep down 20 pages into a like thread, and you're like, he has to read it all.
But yeah, well, I'm more referring to the English side, right? Like I think very, very rarely, and certainly not recently, have we had like someone official comment on the English forums.
Yeah.
That might be a complete lie.
Yes, I'm 100% agreeing. Like, I agree 100% with what Jay said. Reading is easy, implementing is hard. Like, this this is 100% implementation issues, and I don't think you could complain that they're reading and they're not doing it. But I don't think complaining that they're not reading the forums is fair. But You're allowed to your opinion.
Well, I'm gonna do it anyway. So.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Like those apps sit on a tile to open crawl about Delcash. I could actually, yeah. Thanks for all your great suggestions. QL is never mentioned again. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the next one. So we have that was the second one about the Zap search. It feels like it's not an issue for English speakers. The first thing that they actually have an edge on the French speakers is the Zap names.
First time ever. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so.
I'm gonna unify all the three of them in the mount and familiar category, which
Mhm.
will be remove energy from mounts that have it. Like there's mount that don't have it, so just
Yeah, I agree with that.
stop. And allow invisible mount and familiar. I want to be able to walk if I want to walk.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, or just have a toggle. Like a lot of games have like toggle hide helmet, hide mount. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Or just have. Actually, I'm gonna say the same with weapons. Have one slot for the skin. If you have a bow, I guess it would feel weird to swing an axe and then shoot someone at the other edge of the map. But like if you have a pet, allow me to put a pet's mount skin. Or if I have a pet mount, allow me to have a pet skin. It doesn't really change anything.
Yeah. And add invisible ones too. I want to be able to not have a pet.
Yeah.
Skin.
So add the invisible pet to the invisible set.
Yeah. So yeah.
Combine pet mounts. Pet mount skin was mentioned for the breeding. Yeah, so I think all of these, maybe not the invisible one, but the combined skin and the energy, I think they might touch that in the breeding revamp. But it's still good to post that. So yeah, I think it was the same thing. Allow any mount to have any mount skin. So yeah, go ahead.
Next one is not really. I'm not sure if it's a quality of life or not. It's more of a feature. I would really love to have buy orders in the market, especially for maybe not equipment, but for everything that don't have variable stats. To have a buy order to be able to sell instantly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they're aware that their marketplace sucks, and they want to rework it eventually. But I'm gonna add into that the better filtering options. Everyone's asking about it.
It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
I want this shield with an exo AP. Click, click. I can only see the options that are, instead of scrolling, like this is.
Oh yeah.
There's like a billion options, and you're like, was this one better? I don't remember. Like, just say I want perfect int, perfect strength, 5% crit or more, and then it's gonna filter.
Recently, they added the fact that you can now pin an equipment when you're shopping, and it's really helping. But it's still a big issue. But
it's just a new interface. How hard can that be? Yeah, it's going in the right direction. I think it's gonna take some time. Like Jay says, it's a lot of work to work on the UI and the backend as well with the filtering and stuff like that. But I think everyone, like, this is not like a QL like specific to what people are asking. This is like every other MMO has like better marketplace than Dofus. So
yeah,
please improve it.
And why can't I see the marketplace out of the game? That's weird too. Like, anyway, like there's
on
no
a website,
API there's no API to see like in an economic game. So now what it creates is just the fact that there's the people that have the resources to get those information when they're not in the game, and the people that don't. It's just weird. Anyway.
Yeah, a lot of other games do that, but yeah, I'd rather have a better in-game market than being able to access it from outside the game. I don't think that's
the fact that there's
so important.
You can't see the history of an item that is being sold, so you can't see like the current trend or if the item is just being manipulated at this point in time. And it's like they're allowing the scam mentality with that kind of UI, with these kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that the data is not available makes you prone to saying, oh, this is the actual average price. But like 2 days ago, it wasn't. It was 10 times as low, 10 times lower or whatever. Especially with the almanacs, there's a lot of fluctuation, but not only. There's a lot of scalping on rare resources and stuff like that. I agree. The marketplace should be better. I think they're aware of that.
I'm not sure if we want to talk about the next one, but
Mm,
put the game on Steam. There's more to it than just
yeah,
quality of
QL. Okay, let's skip this one if you don't mind.
remove time gating from quests in general. Just
They have done that in the last update, right?
No brainer.
I
All of
think
them?
they've done
All
some
of
of it.
I think all of them, but
All
Oh.
of it's done.
I think
Right. Tick.
as I'm aware, I haven't read everything. There's a lot of quests that they modified, of course, for the tiles and for the pencil. So they
Oh. Well, come back the next day, isn't it? Or set a time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
Like,
that's
but
annoying.
they changed. They said a lot of NPCs that were only available at a specific
but-
time are now available always, but they change the position depending on the time of the day. So there's still time gating. This during the day this NPC is there, during the night it's there. I don't
But
know
there's still
the whole
like-
extent of it.
There's still things like, oh, you didn't select the right dialogue choice because you're not looking at the wiki at this time. So because of that, it's a Pendala quest. So we're gonna kick you out, and you can only talk to us in 2 days.
Mhm.
Yeah.
My favorite
That's
one
still
was
in
it.
there, and it
Getting to the-
still gives you it give you like a resource in your inventory that's like, you can
Yeah.
only talk to us in 6 hours.
And most of the time it's
But I
5
mean-
minutes, but still.
Well, I was gonna say to get into the dark jungle,
Uh,
like give the guy all those resources, and then you have to just stand there for like 3 minutes whilst he makes it.
Whirly, you're having a weird echo in your.
Oh,
It's like I can
Oh.
hear you double.
can everyone hear me double?
No, I hear you fine. Maybe it's me that goes
Oh.
a double.
Oh.
Why would I hear you
Hello.
double?
Can everyone hear me single? We hear him just fine. Cool, bro. That's
Okay.
not my problem. You're still in the Discord call with me, by the way. We are
Yeah,
both
but you
muted.
are muted, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not.
Is that
It's not
funny?
that. Okay.
I'm not a
Yeah,
technical person.
it's better now. I don't know what happened, but yeah, every 25 minutes something makes a random event. Depends on where Whirly's stick.
Uh,
The next one is very specific, but I really would love it.
Yeah.
I want
Oh,
a
yeah.
setting that let me choose a different button for using my MP to go into another cells and using a spell on a cell.
mhm.
So if I spam my spells and I don't have enough MP anymore, I'm not just gonna walk into my portal as an LU out of cell.
Yeah.
Because also, this is important because would this not be like step one you would do if you were to port this game to like phones, right? Like this setting
Yes.
on like all mobile games for like turn-based mobile things is essential. Like the amount of double clicking you do, the fat fingering you accidentally do, this would shore it up for porting over to mobile game. Well, I mean, I know people have opinions on that anyway, but I would say this is a change that is probably necessary if we were to ever do that. So,
I think one
Wait,
simple
like-
fix to that would be using the same movement as Waven, where you click on your character and then you drag it in a path where you want your character to move.
It can simply be just like left click to move, right click
Yeah.
to use spells.
Yeah, but then
Control click,
that destroys the mobile argument.
Oh yeah, but you just 2 fingers, 1 finger, twice.
I mean,
How does Dofus touch do it?
I don't know.
I remember. I think that is a bit wonky. I think that is move first, then cast your spell and hope for the best. I think
All right.
is what I can remember.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'd really like that because I really hate when I do that mistakes, and it happened to me too often to 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 ignore it.
Yeah. Or even, okay, hear me out. This is like a really big ask, but I've seen that in other turn-based game. If you move and you haven't done anything else, allow me to roll back my movement so I can test for line of sight. So you move a bit and you're like, oh, do I have line of sight there? No. Okay, I'm not going to move this direction. I'm going to move in the other direction. Like Inkbound does it, and it's really good.
I have a suggestion for line of sight there for later.
Okay.
It's simple. If you hover over a cell and you press like Alt, it just show you the line of sight from that cell. Like you press Alt and then that cell's like every cells become blue or white depending on
if you have or if you don't.
If you have line of sight or not. Like just let me like
preview line of sights.
Preview line of sights.
I mean, I feel like middle ground to that would be because I feel like that's like very advanced, right? But I think like middle ground. I'm playing a lot of Baldur's Gate recently.
Yeah.
And like when you go to cast something that is like not in line of sight, it would say, "Oh, you can cast that if you move here." You know, it shows you like a ghost preview. Like if you want to use that spell there, you can, but you can't right now. You have to move to this cell.
So you're like, I cast this spell on this monster, and it automatically determines the shortest path to the line of sight.
And you can see if you currently have no line of sight, you can technical wise, I don't. But that's no, fine. Just give them line of sight or whatever. Then
yeah, but I think having
that's a cool feature.
Like I think for me the most like interesting would be to be able to roll back your movement. That would fix the trying to find out where you have the line of sight, and that would also fix like I click the spells and then I ran out of AP and I moved all the way into the portal. I can just do undo and I move back to where I was and then hide behind a wall instead of being in the middle of enemies.
I feel like Zealous.
Maybe that's my maybe that's my Elio side, but the weakness I see with that is I wouldn't be able to know if I put a portal over there, will that portal have line of sight over that enemy?
I understand, and I think we could have both, right?
Yeah.
But yeah. Feels dank man, Xeller spell mention. A rollback. Alright. Rolling back movement can have some caveats because you can discover traps and things that aren't supposed. Yeah, you're right. That you're kind of destroying my argument right now. The traps, I didn't think of the traps. I was like, oh, if you get bonuses, like if you walk through a portal and get AP, that's fine. You can just roll back the. Okay, how about Idiko? If you step on a trap, that counts as an action that prevents you rolling back.
Yeah, but then that you'd feel so bad walking in traps. You'd feel destroyed.
Let's face it. Most of the time, you don't want to roll back your movement. Right?
Yeah, but if you're trying to figure out an angle, then you would, right? Okay, I go there. No, I can't. Okay, let's try there instead. No, I can't. Like you do it so many times trying to find an angle. Day to day, yeah, I don't care. Like I'm not in line of sight. So who cares? But I don't know.
Yeah, people.
I don't like the idea.
People would get pissed stepping on traps. That's what you're saying.
Like, oh, I didn't mean to move there. Like, well, you shouldn't have tried to move there then.
Yeah. All right. Okay, let's move to the next topic. Unless you have anything you absolutely want to say about this one.
Allow group leader to pick turn timer in PvE.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
that's one.
that one I thought was wild, but they just put 90 seconds in Dreams, so now it's on the table. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What, 1,000? What do you like? What do you mean? Why not
In
have
PvE,
no timer?
yeah, in PvE, you just let the party leader choose the timer.
Or the leader can skip your turn
4
you
seconds.
if they think they're done. Imagine.
No. Like you pick a turn timer length for everyone.
Yeah.
You're like, okay,
Yeah,
everyone
you say,
gets
like, okay, we
90
only have 20
seconds,
seconds.
go.
Yeah. But then imagine if the group leader could just say, like, look, I think your turn is finished. I'm going to skip it for you.
No,
Your turn completely.
no. That's not how.
That's
like,
absolutely
in your
toxic.
In PvP. Like, look, get out of the way. I'll just do it myself.
That's what they even in PVM. They're like, oh, the
First, you
noob,
wouldn't-
skip his turn. Sorry,
Like, let's be
Kogel.
honest, you wouldn't be able to lower your time timer lower than the default.
Yeah.
Please. It's just a question of if you want to increase it and do whatever dungeon with 90-second turn timer, just have fun.
Yeah.
Like, you're
Yeah.
already. And I know some people are like, yeah, but like for our Borg, it's like skill issue and all. And I'm thinking, like, you're already punished by the fact that if you take longer turn, it means you can't farm as fast. It means you can't get the resources as fast.
Yeah, being
There's already a
fast
punishment
is like better in terms of like profitability, and that's true. So like, I don't know. I agree. You don't have to convince me. Like, I'd like more time to play my turn. I really like having more time in Dreams to play. I think maybe that's a sign that they're considering it. Like, for a long time they said no, and then recently they increased it. Like, they gave us 10 more seconds at level 200. So I think there's going in the right direction. And they modified some quests to have like 5 minutes turn timer or something like that. I know the memory game, I hated it. The Ochre memory game. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. But now you have like so long to play your turn. So you can think, write notes and stuff like that. It's a much better experience. So I like that. Start cooking, so I'll be away. Okay. Yeah.
I got 3 more. Then we're.
Let's go. 3 more.
Yeah. Fix the whole iteration system. Like, this is such a mess of a system.
Yeah. QOL, fix your game.
Basic, no, but like the fact that like the portal access, the idols, and the funny things from the almanacs goes in there, and then like you're supposed to like you want to disable them because it's just a bunch of nonsense all the time now. But if you're doing turquoise, you need your idol buffs, you need to verify if they're on. So like it's a mess.
It's kind of a mess, I agree, but it's a recent mess, so we can hope that this is a work in progress. But
and I see Jay said that he was against portaling at first. I think that's putting it lightly. I remember him coming into your stream moaning about permanent like alterations about the dimensions.
I think having the alterations, like having the portals be alterations, is okay. Just there is a window. When you click on the window, it shows you the list and a description. That's great. Wow, thank you very much. Just put a little eye icon that I can click and it hides it. Yeah. I know I have all portals. I play only one character. I just hide. That's it.
Because there's a lot of quests that give you alteration too, where it's like, now you can talk to squirrels, but you couldn't before, and it appears in the alteration. But if you're like me and you hit them because there always a bunch of nonsense up there, you don't see the alteration, and then you don't know you can talk to squirrels, and it's
yeah. I thought most people probably don't make as new characters. I'm not sure I get your point, Jay, but I understand that if you're playing multiple characters and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go to that dimension, and you can quickly see like which dimensions you have. But like for people that always play the same characters, or play like a big team of characters and they always do the same quest at the same time, at some point it's like, I know I have them all. Like, it's not something hard to remember which dimensions you've done. You've done them all. There's like 6 of them. But yeah, just allow to hide them. I think that would fix the problem. Just have an actual UI that you can hide or reorder or whatever. Now it's just broken. But yeah.
Isn't that 5 dimensions?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, 5 dimensions, you're right.
No, sorry. You said it so confidently that I was trying to think of the 6.
I didn't want to like misremember one, so I overshot a bit.
Just overshot it, yeah.
There's much more dimensions, but they don't require alterations to go there.
Yeah.
All right, next topic. Next QL, actually.
Actually, the next one we already talked about it, which was a preview line of sight when hovering on a cell, clicking a button. And the final one then would be contextual tooltips giving a definition of each effect, even if the effect contains another monster spell. So, like, I don't want the effect of a spell being like the spell is like, I don't know, fiery dude, and then the effect is like, give the fiery dude buff for 3 turns.
Yeah. What does the fiery
dude do? You told me nothing.
I'm gonna use that actually to introduce the one QOL change that I asked on the actual forums, is to have a stack of spells that were cast in the fight. That's outside of the text, the combat chat, and you can like see the icons stack up, and they're grouped like every monster or every turn. They're kind of grouped. It's a bit like Baldur's Gate. I don't know. You've been playing a bit Baldur's Gate, Whirly. You said there's like a log of like what's happening. It's basically the chat log from Dofus. But I feel like the chat log gets a lot cluttered, and sometimes you want to type to your team as well. So having like a dedicated UI in which every line is like one action taken. Like this monster moves there, or maybe you can even skip that. Every spell that you cast, every action that you use, adds a line there. And then when you click on that, you see the tooltip of the spell like it was one of your spells. So if the Craw casts Judgment Arrow, when I hover over that in the text chat, it just shows me, it highlights the cells on which it was cast. That's good. That's somewhat useful. But having like the option to hover over it and see like the description of Judgment Arrow, and then see where it was cast, from where it was cast, a bunch of like info when you hover, that would help, especially if you combine that with more turn timer. You could get rid of the offensive almost, like, I don't mind learning the stuff as I go. Like, I jump into a fight and the boss is invulnerable, and I'm like, how do I unlock it? I hover over it and then it shows a state and then it tells me how to do it. That's fine. I don't mind getting one shot by something out of the blue and be like, what? And then looking at the log, seeing, oh, it's because this monster put the state, and then this monster casts a spell that one-shots people in the state. A bit like the spiders in the Rat Queen dungeon. Like, this is obvious because you turn into a cocoon, but some of the monsters are less obvious. And having like basically the offensive in-game after the spell was cast makes it fun to experiment. You can go in blind and then kind of learn as you go, and still have all the data. You look at the log and it shows you that. So,
and I think like the fact you have to rely on a third-party website for all of your spell descriptions and stuff is like atrocious. And there's like no excuse. I know Jay and Chad said, oh, they want to give more spell info, but it's hard. It's like, well, tough. You know, like, it's hard for you to write it down, so it's even harder for us to understand.
Yeah.
So,
they just said that when they create the spells for the monsters, right now they don't have they are not creating them or coding them or whatever in a way that's easy to display, kind of. And
So,
yeah,
okay. Guess we'll never know. Then it's like, so what's the solution?
but they want to show us, but it requires a lot of work. But that's what they're saying. They're saying because they are adding more stuff like the bestiary for dreams and stuff like that. They're like, oh, we want to show you everything, but we can't really show you the spells because it's such a mess how we implemented it. And maybe part of it is probably due to the fact that they were coding in Flash at some point, and the effects, like if they want to do like this cool fight mechanic, they're always looking at designing the fights through like how you experience it, right? And sometimes they're like, oh, it would be cool if like there's a dial that goes through across the map and jumps. Like, let's use Fractal as an example. Fractal's design is really cool. You see the dial move and stuff like that. How do you put that in a spell description? It's obviously going to be a spell that the monster casts at the start of their turn, on the first turn, before they even play. They summon a thing, then the thing has a spell that makes it move. It's kind of convoluted how it's coded, but it looks nice and it does like the mechanic that they want. So it's kind of a drawback of like the spells are impossible to read because some of them are just for weird interactions.
Then, I don't necessarily need that exact, like the ins and outs of how it's teleporting around. Do you remember, like, I don't even know if it's still in the game, like when there's that class guide where it like shows you your spells, but then it has like a more generic page of like mechanics. And I think I remember it used to tell you like
it's still in the game, yeah.
Different summons or whatever. Yeah. So like, why can't we just have that for bosses? Yes, it's a huge amount of blurb, right? I get that. But like, even just a little bit of blurb, like, hey, Fractals lives on a clock and he's gonna jump around from here. It goes clockwise. I think that's right? Or whatever. I don't necessarily need to know like, oh, he cast this spell at the start of the fight, which means he's gonna end up on this cell and it's called this technical name, and it's gonna do this.
I feel
like a little bit of
like I agree with you, but I think it's a different topic. For me, I want to be able to like see like a technical list of things that are happening, not just like a blob of text at the start. It's like, oh, this is what fractal. It's good. It's just not the same thing. I want like a list of spells.
I appreciate that's harder.
That
I'm gonna have to leave you guys. The lunch break is over.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. I was surprised that you were joining us. It's a good timing that that we had the time to go through all of this.
And have a good end of the stream. I'll be in the chat.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining.
Cheers. I got about 30 minutes, by the way.
Okay, yeah. Maybe then. Oh, Hideko wants to join in.
Yeah.
I switch with him. Give you a very, very bad question.
Oh God.
All right. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a quick precision, like here. Like these people I know, so I'm gonna allow them to join in the voice right now. But generally, I'd prefer if the question or the topic was written in chat before I allow people to come in and start talking about whatever they have to talk. Of course, this time, like Ayeko and Hideko are people that I'm used to be in voice chat in the first time. But yeah, please, if you're like a person that I know a bit less than all my friends that have joined today.
I mean, to be fair, this is our first time meeting, by the way. So I'm also one of those people.
Yeah, you're random, but I'm
a trusted.
Yeah, absolutely.
Random.
No, but I mean someone that hasn't been in voice chat with me before. Yeah. But no, you're absolutely in the friends category. Trusted random, exactly. Hello, Hideko. How are you, man?
Oh, hello. I'm fine. Actually, I'm kind of nervous because it's like a different vibe here. It's all,
It's really. I just want to say I really think most of the technical aspect of it is pretty cool. Like you just you knock on Twitch, I add you, and here you are.
Yeah, it's
As-
fun. I
Yeah.
love it.
It's really cool. I'm really having a good time here. So tell us your really
Yeah, I
weird
think
question.
Okay, so it's a really, really weird question, but I do think there's room to discuss around it. But I was having a existential crisis to think, why do I play Dofus? Why do I play the games I like to play? And I was having a moment that there's this thing in me that when I create a character, it feels kind of disposable really quickly. And like, imagine I work on this character for 15 years. I can easily wipe him off the planet, and almost to no trace will be left of him. And it
I can answer
feels
this.
like,
Yeah. No, go on, go on, go
wait,
on.
you
I
cannot say
I
what?
also agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you.
But my suggestion to that problem is that, and this is a personal problem to me, because there the games I play usually are about having a digital asset of sorts. For example, Pokemon, you do have your Pokemon and you can trade, and you can have, like, they are living digital things to an extent. And well, I play gacha games, so yeah. But my point being, I love the profile in Final Fantasy of the MMO, and I really like how you can say your play style and say your favorite class and show your picture that you took of your uh, character in a moment. And I think if Dofus would have a global profile for your accounts that you could showcase your achievements, and those achievements would never go away because it's tied to your account and not a character, it would feel like it's more like an experience of an account rather than just a character. So that
Mhm.
would be my fix of it.
I agree because I've said for ages and ages and ages that like this game is not alt friendly. It's not like additional characters on your account. It's not friendly. Every other game I've played, things like achievements, things like quests or whatever, are like tied to your account rather than your
Hmm.
characters. But they put so much emphasis on your one character, and it comes back to like, oh, you have a hard quest fight, it's because you're playing the wrong class. And it's like, well, in any other game, you'd be able to just hop on a different character to be able to progress it, but in this game, you can't because everything is tied to your character, not your account. I
Yeah.
would say like step one would just, but I mean, like, it's an enormous change. It wouldn't even be the same game anymore. But like, step one would be to make the game way more alt friendly by like, I don't know, like I was gonna say, oh, have a shared
Yeah.
quest log
Yeah,
between all
though
your characters.
I
Wow.
that's what I was thinking about it, because they are making changes related to that, right? I think professions are global now, if I'm not mistaken. Not now, but like
Yeah,
it's an
this
update.
is a promised thing that we're gonna get, and also zaps are gonna be
Yeah.
linked
Oh,
to your
that's
account.
awesome.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, yeah, and it's really tricky because I would, in concept, also agree with a quest log, but because how leveling is tied to quests so much, I think it would just not work and would have to, if they do that, they would have to implement an infinite dungeon you can repeat just to level, but that would be a grind nightmare and
Yeah,
would burn people out. And like,
that is exactly what I
I
was
think.
gonna say about like
Mhm.
having a shared quest log. Right now, you could just create a new character and do Kawat, like a second Kawat Dofus that's linked to your account, and now you can have one for each character. Especially like the Dofus, where you can buy them, you can go there and buy them, but like the core of the game is designed about like you do a quest and then you get it and it's your own, and then you can use it to improve your gear. Personally, I'm team like Dofuses should be linked forever. And if you want to use the Ochre Dofus in your build, you have to do the Ochre Dofus quest. Please change that quest, by the way. But that's like my opinion. So when you say that it's not possible to do like a Dofus for each character, because you already done the Ochre quest on that account. You cannot get a new Ochre Dofus. Then it kind of creates other problems that clash with how the game is designed. So I'm not all in on the having the shared quest log, but I saw people saying like, if I done the quest to access to Otomai Island on one character, I should have access to Otomai Island on all my characters. That I'm all in for it.
Yeah.
Like having all the prerequisites that you have to get to like a certain area, or like we said, having zaps and stuff like that. Because it's gonna be weird. Like, I mean, I guess it's gonna be solved because you don't have the quest to go to Pandala yet. Well, your zaps are not account wide, so you can just zap there, but you cannot take the
Who
bridge.
says that's gonna work?
Like yeah.
Who says that's
I
gonna
guess
work like
that's
that?
gonna
Like
be
that's
fixed.
my knowing Ankama. They're gonna say like you're gonna get that message saying like, oh, like, you haven't discovered, or like you can't do that or something. It's like no explanation whatsoever.
Yeah, I think going too deep into it is a nightmare, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think you did Ochre once, and now you have a little badge to show you in your account profile. That's it. That's simple, clever, and makes history and meaning to your gameplay, not only like items tied to characters.
To give a bit of context to that, before there were like, you could see an account page where you could see the account wide achievements. They removed that, but I think they want to bring that back in game, so you can see like the profile, you can inspect someone, see their gear, see their achievements and stuff like that. I think, and I guess you could have like a toggle to say, show me the character's achievement, show me the accounts achievement, and they are saving the accounts achievement right now, because when you look at your achievement list, every achievement that you already done on that account doesn't have the same rewards. It removes the resources rewards, right? So they have a track of all the achievements that you had done on the whole account, so it would be easy to showcase them in the page that they want to build. I don't know exactly like how much we're gonna have to wait for that, but I think there's part of what you're looking for that's gonna be implemented in the future trademark.
Yeah, at least some of it, but I would need some bit more of it. Like, imagine for that you can showcase that you had once a Noza level 200 or an IOP level 200. Even if your character is deleted, you can, and that's not tied to achievements in game that gives the rewards. It's just a cosmetic thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's also, I mean, I think the community has to play a part as well, right? Like, I think the community in this game is like less interested in that side of things. Like, I don't know,
yeah,
like,
that's
when was
the
the last time you saw anyone role playing like in this game? Like, literally never. I can't think. I don't think I've ever seen
True.
anyone. Or things
There
like that.
is-
Like, I don't think people care. Is what I'm trying to say.
There is
I
an
think, like, the community-
official kind of a role-playing community.
Oh, is there?
And
Hit me up. No.
and there's the Discord. There's a Discord for these events. You can get Charivaton, I think that's like a type of token
Oh.
from taking part in role-playing events, and then you
Oh,
can
an
trade that
official
from
thing.
you can trade that for cosmetics.
Wow.
But yeah,
Cool.
Wait, that's cool.
Yeah, I think less people care about that than like other games. I think people are more driven on just like, hey, can you just do the dungeon? Or, no.
but I want to read the text. Shut up, just
Yeah, it's like, no, can
Go
you just
faster.
hurry up? Yeah.
My argument is, though, it's because other games have these systems already available, so there's potential for that culture to go, because that's cultural to roleplay at some point. Like, you need a lot of people to agree and be onto it, full body, full mind. So
yeah,
I think it could grow, honestly.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
like the role-playing
It's a new
part
game.
of Dofus is a niche part. Dofus is a niche game, and then if you have the like
Yeah.
what's it called, the two circles diagram, I
Venn
forgot the
diagram.
name.
Yeah.
The Venn diagram of like, English speakers that play Dofus
Oh.
and that do role play, it's like they're all in the voice chat right now.
Man. Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's tough. I think, yeah, yin and yang.
I see the
There
problem.
is some role players in the English community, and there is some English community in the role players.
Yeah.
I think if we were to cross that bridge, I think like that's such like a huge major change in terms of like game design, but also like culture of the game, that it would just have to be a new game or like a new company. I don't know. Plus, like, is Dofus even? This is my one big complaint, is that it's not very cinematic at all. You know, like cool. It's like a top-down, like isometric kind of grid-based whatever.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen like a good montage of this game?
Man,
No,
I need
because
you
it
to run
looks
the
terrible.
P dungeon.
Yeah. No, but
You
it's
ever see that cinematic? It's peak.
yeah.
There's like 3 cinematics when you go home.
Yeah, but and like
Whirly,
there is no hype.
your mic is acting up again. Sorry to interrupt you.
Is it just me or is it everyone?
It seems to be fixed,
Hello?
but you're having a bit of static. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Is it better now?
Yeah.
Am I right? Oh, cool. Yeah, I think like people are less concerned about like aesthetics and stuff, or like taking photos, like a photo mode, or like you know, when you like like your characters get married and you just go to the church and you just skip all the dialogue and you just click through whatever. I think people are less concerned about like the cinematics of it because the game doesn't look cinematic.
Yeah, it's a question of style, right? It's pretty. I like the art style, but it's not.
Yeah, I like the art style.
It's like if you played, I think the biggest role playing community online is like around the game. I mean, is around GTA. Like
Yes.
GTA has like photo modes, movie scene mode when you're driving. It's like it's easier to kind of get involved into that, and you see far away the beautiful. You can see the beautiful scenery. It's like there's different areas of, obviously you have to like this kind of modern time frame, but I think you can also do like role playing in Red Dead, which is another Rockstar game. So it's day and night when you compare Dofus to these type of the games that look very beautiful.
It's like game design choice and art style choice. Like I'm not. Yeah, I feel like Hideaki, what you're asking for is GTA in Dofus. You know, like, I don't know. I feel like that would be fun, but I think it's probably out of the question. That would be cool.
But my initial proposition is just the account profile. I think if they had that, that's enough for me. But
that's a good sign. And also, sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to add that I did attend appointed marriage of like guildmates when I was a child in Dofus, and it was beautiful, and we had songs and we had fireworks and all the thing. It was great, but I think it's just too old of a game for people to do that.
I think
like,
so.
Yeah. There's another place to have that experience better. Indeed.
I think so. I'm gonna do a bit of a tangent to what you're saying, but I think they want to introduce like more guild related stuff, guild housing and stuff like that. I know like I think at Albion they have like guild islands, and to personally like I also attended Dofus marriage where people cheered and celebrated, but like some
I have to actually, so it's highlights. Everyone here's done it, so maybe it is a thing.
Everyone has role playing.
Smaller scale of like role playing and like chilling together. In my experience has been happening like in heaven bags. Like suddenly someone says, oh, I'm in this guy heaven bag, come all, and then every one of the guild like kind of goes into that heaven bag and they're just chilling and talking, and that felt like the most like role play-esque stuff that I did in the office. So if you had like a guild house where everyone, instead of like saying in the guild chat, everyone go to my heaven bag and let's have tea, You could just like have a nice room in the guild house where you can gather and like chat using the outer world chat. It always feels like more roleplay to me than like chatting using guild chat or like direct
above your
messages.
head.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
true.
The bubbles about your head. It
Yeah.
kind of
They
adds
should
this
have
thing.
that in combat, by the way. This is my one quality of life change I would have, would be to have the /say chat appear over your head whilst you're in combat, just so you can heckle people and it like appear on the screen. You know, like if you misclicked and then people just heckled you, instead of having to read it through the chat, you could just see it on screen.
Yeah.
That'd be
Quality
so
of
much
life
better.
option
That
from
would be
Whirly.
so fun.
Hide
Like-
the states even more with text bubbles. Perfect.
And like
Yeah.
the strat in PvP would just spam your spacebar and just send like blank things just to cover every HUD item. I think
Very
that'd be
good,
great.
yes.
I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun.
yes,
the,
but
the next
toxic as
step
well.
of this conversation is to add a TCG to Dofus so we can log in Dofus to not play Dofus.
Yeah, I mean, well, it may
That's
have
a lot of
something-
people already do that. No need for a TCG.
Yeah.
Wait, what? With what?
Well, people just AFK all the time, but didn't they sort of try to do that with what is it, the figurine things?
Cross Maga or
Cross
something.
Maga?
Cross Maga?
Yeah,
But that's
then they had
outside
that,
of our
I
game.
played that. It's great.
They had that football thing as well, but like nobody did it.
Yeah.
You know.
The problem with the spin-offs is that nobody does it, so it's like dead and hollow.
Yeah.
But I like them.
Crossmaster, Cross Maga is the new one. Okay. Thank you, Jay.
Mm.
I think
Yeah,
it's
that,
Wait,
I'm just reading about
there was
Jay.
one before Cross Maga?
1v4.
Oh,
do you
I'm
mean?
so
E4.
like
Before.
Cross Maga is a new one. It's not. Ah, okay, board game. I see. I thought it was online as well.
Crossmaster is the board game. Okay, Cross Maga is an online PVZ
Yeah,
thing. What does that mean?
it's PvP as far as I know. There was a web cross. What? That's crazy.
PVZ is Plants vs Zombies.
Yes, that's what I was thinking as well. But
I was like, yeah, right?
I'm
PVZ.
crying.
You know, people say
Come up
PV.
as zombies.
I think so. I think that's what I mean. I've never played it, but I think I remember it being like.
I did play it, but it was
Oh, I
just a
remember.
weird TCG PvP. It wasn't Plant vs Zombies.
what do you guys do with your 10,000 stacks of fairy works? We don't use them because they make interrogation mark appear on the map.
That's
Yeah,
so
the-
sad. That's
The
so sad.
downfall of the game was limiting those to like a cast time, right? I remember when you could just spam them and they'd all go off, and now you can only do like one every 10 seconds, whatever.
Yeah.
The downfall. That's where it started going downhill.
Yeah. On that topic, I feel like having emotes not working is also like hurting a lot
I mean,
the role playing
like,
up
disgraceful.
opportunities.
Disgraceful, in my opinion. And like, I could talk literally for hours on that. But in my opinion, that is
Not a
It's
good
great.
moment for the role playing
No.
community of Dofus.
Yeah.
No.
Especially the English speaking one.
Oh,
all three of them
Yeah, all three of them.
are devastated.
The poor people.
Hmm.
All right. Well, that was an interesting topic, Ideko. Thanks for sharing that. For me, I don't
you're
really
welcome.
see my characters. I don't have this problem that much of like seeing, oh no, if my character gets deleted, then I kind of lose it all. It's not that much of a like big deal for me, but I can understand that. And one small QL that could improve that, I discussed this with Ayaka in the past, is that achievement that give you ornaments should unlock these ornaments for your whole account. That way you can spawn your new character in Incarnam and like flex that 6 out of 6 ornament. That would kind of like, because the flexing system right now is not the character page, is like the ornaments, is the cosmetics, right?
Just like every ornament should be account wide. Just that.
Exactly, yeah.
Honestly.
Bring back the fucking UI where you see the ornaments. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, this is another, like, I can't believe that was ever shipped. Like, I cannot believe.
Yeah.
Well, like, the titles, isn't it? It's like, it's just called, like, Title 1 or something. and you have
That's
to
like a
click on
T.
it.
Oh, wow.
That is, yeah.
Crazy.
It's like, why, like, who on earth shipped this? Like, this is
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. Anyway.
They updated the title sprite. Yeah, but it's still a T, right? It's a different sprite, but it's the same for every title, isn't it?
Crazy.
But it's prettier now.
Oh yeah, there's like a bit of parchment behind it or something. Yeah, it has a scroll now. That's what the
Wow.
community wanted. Hi guys, had something else to do. What did I miss? I don't know when you left, but we ran through the list of IRCSQL and then we got Hideko to come talk about
Hi.
how to enable people to have kind of a, how can I say that? Like
A more
A
sense of-
meaning to the
sense-
account.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
add a sense of
Our
meaning to the
solution-
account. Yeah, that's good.
Our solution is to rework the game into GTA. I think that's what we would agree.
Yeah. GTA Dofus edition.
Damn.
GTA 6 for the 6th Dofus. There we go. It's a wrap, people.
Oh, that's why it's taking so long. It's
Yeah.
that's making...
They're implementing the dragons and stuff. We got Dofus GTA before GTA 6. Alright, Whirly, I think you're... what's the timing for you? Should we
It is
start to wrap this up?
6:27.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's.
Let's. Alright, so thank you, Hideko. I'm gonna kick you. Can I even kick you?
You are.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm
Thank you
gonna-
for having me.
Thank you for your
Thanks
topic.
so
Was
much.
nice. And yeah, see
Yay.
you later, man.
See ya.
Alright. Just
He's still here, by
this.
the way.
Yeah. There we go. I'm practicing my moderation
Yep. Yep.
skills.
Very good.
All right. So what are we thinking about this format? Did you like it? Do you want to? When are we doing the next one? Actually.
I thought it was fun. I enjoyed it. I think we covered some stuff in voice chat, which is fun. But like, I am looking at the list in your Discord, and it's like, it's like some huge topics which we didn't touch. So maybe we should, like, try and, I don't know.
Having too
Come up
much
with, like, a
topics is
Yeah, yeah,
not
yeah,
really much of an issue. I was worried about the other way around.
So that's fine.
Yeah,
we
it's
did a
absolutely-
good balance.
Yeah.
We did a good balance. And I think we'll give people some more notice. This was like our first trial, wasn't it? And I was like, hey, let's just do this.
Yeah.
It was like this time yesterday, wasn't it? I was like, hey, how about we do this tomorrow?
Yeah. After the
like,
translation, I was
yeah.
like, yeah, sure, YOLO,
Yeah.
let's do it.
I hadn't found my webcam, my microphone. I've never used Twitch before. And I think we pulled it off.
Yeah, well, we worked. It worked pretty well. We had some couple of hiccups, but that was to be expected for the first time, and I don't think it hindered the flow of the whole thing. So I also had fun. Thank you, Exam, saying we did well.
You wasn't
about-
here for any. You just said he just came back.
Yeah, but he trusts. He knows us. So yeah, I guess we'll regroup outside of the live, and we can plan a new one. So if any of you want to come in, discuss about your love for the game or your hatred for the game, we
Or somewhere in the
welcome.
middle.
Yeah, we welcome all the opinions. So just keep an eye on my Discord. I'm gonna just post the Discord again. I know most of you are probably in, but it costs nothing. Just join the Discord, post your ideas, or take a look at the events or the announcements. I'm gonna be posting or creating events there, and probably on the pub as well when we're gonna do the next episode. And so if you feel free to think about what you want to say next time. And I thank you everyone for watching. That was a really good experience. And I will see you later. On Friday, I will be doing my normal stream. So yeah, I guess I'll see you guys there. Thank you very much, everyone. See you guys.